Atetes. Yes, Cisco. On live, yeah. I just started. I'm on an order already. It's not a very good order, but it's an order. Good morning, sis. Happy Mother's Day. Silent Damsel says, "Hey, Cisco, good to see you. Good to see you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening." Sorry, guys, I'm driving. I'm trying to look at the chat here a little bit, but yeah, I got a little bit of a drive. But thank you guys for coming in, much appreciated. And like I said, happy Mother's Day to all the moms. Thank you so much for taking care of us, raising us, making us healthy, sacrificing, and you are much appreciated. This is Flora May. Hello. Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep safe. I'm driving. 10:30 p.m. there. Oh, okay. Dang. Yeah, it's late. I forgot I think you're in the oh no, I'm thinking of someone else. 10:30 p.m. Where are you at again? Silent Damsel? 3 million in the building. 4 likes. Thank you guys. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I have my AirPod in. I don't know how if I'm talking too loud or not loud enough, but hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Scotland. Okay, that's right. Shout out Scotland. Hopefully the weather is not too bad there. Mam Leonila, good morning and happy Mother's Day. Just driving on an order right now. So bear with me, guys. It is a lot of traffic right now. It's Saturday and people are out and about. Uh, Gurpreet Singh, hi, my name is Parveen. Hello, welcome to the live. Thank you for joining. All right, let me try not to crash here. All right. Silent Damsel says it's been cold today. Yeah, I bet. I know the weather is usually pretty cool there most of the time, from what I understand. It's getting warm here. Right now, it's 93 degrees Fahrenheit. I can't remember what that is in Celsius or centigrade, but it's warm. It's warm here. When does it start warming up in Scotland, or what you consider to be warming up? When does it start warming up there? Because we're in May now, so I would think it would start pretty soon. Let's see. All right, I'm getting pretty close, guys, to my to where I'm supposed to drop this order off at. This is actually in my old neighborhood where my old house used to be. The house that I sold. This is it's right over here, 2 blocks that way. Okay. Silent Down says usually around now. It's been a pretty cold spring this year. Really? Yeah, the weather's really weird all around the world. Uh, just not the usual stuff that, oh, one more street down. Not the usual stuff that people are used to seeing in the areas we're at. I know here it's been a little different. It was a pretty mild winter, and now it's probably going to be a really hot summer, I think. But we'll see. I hope not. I don't think I've ever been in this particular neighborhood. 8 million in the building, 6 likes. Thank you guys. If you're new to the live, I'm on a food delivery right now and I'm driving. So sorry if I can't respond right away, but please bear with me and feel free to chop it up and chat with everybody else in the chat. Why did they make me go this way? What the heck? Sometimes this app takes you the wrong way. Like I went all the way around. What's the address? Okay. I think it's on that side. Okay, guys. Hold on a minute. Right. I think it's this one. Yeah. 32. I just gotta take a quick picture so that can show that I dropped it off. And then we're good to go. Oop, there we go. And then I'll just take a picture of my picture upload just in case they try to say later on that he didn't deliver my food. And I can show them that picture. I say, I delivered your food. All right. So that was a not the best order, but it was the first order of the day for me. Oh, here's another thing that this app does sometimes. They want you to take a picture of yourself. So now I gotta stop for a second, take a picture of myself. They want you to just show that it's you that's actually doing the delivery and not somebody else doing the delivery for you, which I'm sure there's a reason for that. But it's me. It's really me. All right. Yeah, this is right in my old neighborhood where I used to live. So I just finished that delivery, guys, and like I said, it wasn't a very good order, but it was the first one of the day, so I went ahead and did it. Because sometimes I feel like if you pass up on the first one of the day, sometimes the app kind of puts you low on the algorithm, and you don't get orders very often. This is Olgang. Thank you. Thank you so much. Enjoyed your live earlier. Yeah, I just was right on that order when I started this live up. So I'm starting off a little busy. So that's kind of good. And now I'm just going to go back to my area that I like to camp out and wait for orders. This guy's running a red light. Wow. This man's walking in the middle of the street. Guys, what is going on today? Just had a guy run a red light, almost hit me. And then another guy that's back there is walking in the middle of the street. I had to drive around him. Ay, ay, ay. Big Russ, what's up, man? Doing some more deliveries. Just got done with one. It was less than $5, but like I said, it was my first one of the day. I always like to try to do the first one of the day if it's not completely horrible. And it wasn't completely horrible, but it wasn't one I usually would accept. Canadian Gig Live, Corey, what's going on? How you doing, brother? Are you running the streets too right now? Silent Damsel said, CK. Corey says, wow, Damsel, great to see you. We're all friends in here. We all know each other in here. This is why we connect, guys. This is why we oh, you know what? I almost forgot. Silent Damsel, I have not given you a jacket. Uh hold on. There we go. All right. Thank you, Silent Damsel, for coming around and hanging out with me, hanging out with us. Silent Damsel says, yeah, imagine meeting you here, CK. Like I said, we're all friends here, you know? We're all running these streets trying to make a buck. But how's everybody doing today? And I'll probably say it a few times throughout this live because one, I want to make sure everyone hears it. And two, I don't know who all the moms are. Some of the people that come in here, I know they have kids, I know they're moms, but I'll say happy Mother's Day to everyone in the Philippines and happy early Mother's Day to everyone here in the States, wherever you are. If you're a mom, have a happy Mother's Day. Or says, I'm home now. Did 140 and 6. Oh, that's good, man. All right. That's actually a pretty good day for me. If I can make 140 bucks, that's a pretty good day. Um, I'm I'm in an area, and I've told you before, I'm in an area that it's not super busy on Uber Eats. I think DoorDash is a lot busier because I see a lot of people that are dashers around here and they're constantly going and there's a lot of them. So they're real busy. But here I think I've only seen one other person that I know for sure is doing Uber Eats. Um, so I don't think there's a lot of people doing Uber Eats, but I also don't think that Uber Eats gets a lot of orders here. So for me to get 140 bucks in a day, that's a pretty good day. It's a really good day. Let's see. Still no spice. Yeah, I think she's doing okay. I think she just really got a lot of other things going on right now. So uh, we just got to be patient. But I think she's doing all right. Just you know, living life. Silent Down says, nice one, CK. And our Mother's Day is back in March, but thanks. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Some countries don't celebrate the same time we do. Um, but happy belated Mother's Day if you are a mom. Big Russ says, just popped in. Be safe out there. Yeah, bro. Thank you. Just trying to start the day off here. Uh, I'm actually gonna try to do a lot today. Um, it's really quiet today. Uh, Jen's visiting her mom, so I'm here just with free time. So I think I'm going to try to do a lot of time online ordering today or delivering today. And I've signed up. They have like bonus times as well. That like when it gets busier, you get like an extra dollar per order. So I signed up for that. So we'll see. It'll give me something to do. But thanks for stepping in, Russ. Thank you, man. Mam Leonila, thank you. Big Blizzard, cheers, bro. What's going on? He says hi to Russ. What's going on, Blizzard? Did you get enough sleep? I know you had to get up early and get some stuff done. I think your granddaughter's birthday is today, or maybe it was yesterday. But happy birthday to her again. Corey says, I might try to make a bit more. Gonna take tomorrow off. Oh, okay. There you go. Well, go easy. Don't go too hard. Twitter says Canadian. Shout out. Corey says, hey, Blizzard, BIY, what's up? How you doing, bro? Just starting the driving right now. Sis Ja, hello. Thank you. Says hello, host. Take care. Of course, sis. I'm driving. I'm trying to be safe. It's kind of busy today, but I'll be all right. Russ says, hey, Blizz. Silent Downs says, oh, I'm sorry. Corey says, I hit 750 subs today. Oh, man, snap. Boy, you're shooting up, bro. That's good. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Sometimes I've noticed with YouTube, sometimes you just go on these spurts where just for whatever reason, it's the algorithm or you're just connecting with people who, are, just open to checking out your stuff and subscribing. But you go through these spurts of you get like a lot of subscribers. So that's good, bro. Yeah, you'll be at 1,000 really quick, man. Man, nice. Congrats. Let's see. Son Devil says, yeah, I'm a mom to 3 girls and a nana to my grandson who is staying with me tonight. Oh, nice. That's cool. I have a daughter and a son. I have a grandson who's 9 months. He'll be 9 months here in a few days. Haven't had him overnight yet, but we had him a few days ago for a few hours, and it was so much fun. So you I'm sure you're having a good time. It's kind of exhausting to deal with a baby, but loving to death. Blizzard says DIY. What's up? Naima Agao says how I cut my hair. I don't know how. How did you cut your hair? Tell us. Did you use scissors? Did you use a knife? Did you use a razor? Did you laser? Mamley thank you. Blizzard says silent down. Well, hey, Blizzard's got some grandkids too. We're all a bunch of grandparents up in here, apparently. BC Momsy, good morning. How are you? Thank you. Welcome to the live. I've got 12 million with 11 likes. Thanks, guys. I'm just coming back to my home base here, so give me 1 second. I gotta find a parking spot. It looks pretty busy. This app is like all red and orange, which means it's busy. So hopefully we'll be getting some good orders, guys. I'm gonna do my best to keep you guys uh, with a good view of what the heck's going on. But like I always say, please bear with me. Still trying to figure this out with doing a live while doing the orders. So I'm using 2 phones, which isn't the easiest thing to do. And then turn this off. And then I'm in my wife's car today, so I don't have my usual setup where I have 2 phone holders. I just got the 1 phone holder which you guys are on, and I'm just holding the other phone or setting it down in my other hand. But all right. But I'm stopped. So let me take a quick look here. Da, 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 da. Blizzard Broad 751 now. Nice. Man, guys are guys are blowing up, man. When you have an interesting channel, when you have good content, that's how it goes. BC Mom C says Tamsakos, thank you, sis. 11 likes. Thank you guys. Uh, let's see. Mama Lanilla, thank you. Big Russ says hello, BIY. Blizzard Bra says Gracie Mom, hello. Silent Devil says, my grandson will be 2 in June. I am beat after today, but it's been super fun. I know the feeling. Holy moly. Yeah, mine, he's not even walking yet. He crawls, he just gets around. He's a good baby. Like, he kind of already listens. Like if you tell him, nah, don't touch that, he doesn't touch it. He doesn't push it, but he's so quick to get around. Very exhausting. I forgot how what it was like raising kids. But the good news is, like I always say, you can give the grandkids back when you're kind of wore out. Let's see. Corey says, Blizzard, what's up? Pound it. Blizzard says, I can't wait to give my grandson. How old is your grandson, Blizzard? I think he's a toddler too. Or no. He's a little older. He's a little older than a toddler. Silent Damsel saying hi to Blizzard. Says Ja, thank you. Yeah, Silent Damsel, she understands. She's laughing. Yeah, man, it's rough. You go so many years without having little kids around, and all of a sudden, boom, your kids spring these grandchildren on you, and it's like, whoa. And you love them to death. You want them, but it's like, oh, damn, it's a lot of work. It's exhausting mentally, is what it is. Yeah, Y says, hey, Blizzard. BC Momsy says hello, thank you. Blizzard saying hey to BC Momsy. All right, I think I'm caught up here. Blizzard says he's 3. Okay, it will be 18 months next week that I've had him. Damn. See, you got a special situation because, or hold on, let me roll this window down, because you have him pretty much full time, right? So that's a whole other level of grandparenting right there. I salute you for that, because I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what. I know I could do it, but I'm so glad I don't have to, because damn, it's a lot of work, man. So much work. I can't even. Yeah, I can't even think about what it would be like to be having that kid 24/7, man. And how you don't look like you're 70, man. I don't know, because I would be looking hella old. Russ says, okay, which one of you are called Gampy? Well, not me. No, I'm not called Gampy. No Gampy over here. Maybe Blizzard's called Gampy. I'm not called Gampy. I'm Papa. I'm Papa. And I'm trying to get him to recognize me as Papa, because it's funny, because you know how babies do. They'll say mama, ba 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 pa pa pa. They'll say stuff like that, but he doesn't equate Papa with me. So what I've been doing is I've been touching my head saying Papa, and I'll touch his head and say Leo. And I'll just keep doing it. And he just kind of looks at me, and it's like, I think he's kind of comprehending. Maybe I'm imagining it, but that's how I'm going to teach him to say Papa first before anything else. Well, he says Mama now, but I think he does know Mama. But other than Mama, I'm going to make sure he says Papa first. It ain't going to be Dada. It ain't going to be anything else. It's going to be Papa. Let's see. So, yeah, no Gampy. Anthony Hughes, Sir Cisco, hello, good morning. How are you, brother? Good morning. Thank you for joining. I was trying to go on people's lives this morning, but I got so busy. I started, and I couldn't stay on people's lives very much. Um, but tomorrow for sure, I'll be back at it again. I was editing a video today. I haven't made a video. It's been about three. It's been over 3 weeks, I think, almost a month maybe, since I've put that last video out. So my apologies, guys, for not putting something out a little bit more frequently. But man, it's hard to just sit down and find time to focus on editing a video. And it's not even like I'm doing amazing editing work either. It's very basic. I don't know how these people do really superior videos and stuff. I don't know where they find the time. Maybe they hire people. I don't know. Let's see. Manila, thank you. Blizzard says pop pop. That's right. I remember you said that. Pop pop. Yeah, papa, pop pop. Yeah, that's cool. You don't feel as old when they just say pop or pop pop. Gampy? Nah, bro. BIY says, so he won't be running around asking, who's your daddy 8 times. Nah, man. He ain't gonna be saying, hopefully not. I just want him saying Papa. When I first get that Papa, and I know that he is comprehending, exactly what he's saying, that he's calling me Papa, man, I think I'm gonna get a little tear in my eye. Big likes, Sir Cisco. Thank you, brother. 13 likes, guys. Thank you. 10 million in the building. I appreciate it, guys. That's great for my channel. You know, I'm not a big channel, so anytime I can get double digits of anything, I'm happy. So thank you guys. Really appreciate your support. Sis Ja, thank you. Emily Nilla, thank you. Big Russ says, well, I say it in jest. Being called Gampy would get me a grandchild. You can call me Gampy all day long. Oh, that's right. You're waiting for yours. You're waiting for yours. Well, be careful what you ask for, because once you get them, you're gonna be tired all the time. Every time I get them, man, I love it, but I'm always exhausted. Even if it's only for like an hour, man, I'm always exhausted. When we went to Florida, that was it was a great trip. I will always cherish that trip. But man, I was tired every day, and it wasn't like we were doing a whole bunch of stuff. It was just that little kid. I'm telling you, he's just so active. Silent Damsel says, my grandson is a good boy too, but I get the side eye when I tell him not to touch something. Oh, really? Yeah, see, mine's not at that point yet. I'm sure he will be though, because his mom had a little attitude when she was a toddler. So I'm sure he's gonna have a little attitude too. And that's the fun thing about it too, is that I told my daughter, just like my mom told me, you just wait until you have a kid. Your kid is going to do to you what you've done to me, and that's exactly what I'm waiting on, and I can't wait. It's amazing. She's already my daughter's already tired all the time, so I'm like, enjoy. You chose this. But yeah, when they give you that, if my grandson gives me that side eye, I want to say I'm going to tell him off, but I don't think I will. I think I'll just let him get away with it, because I'll just give him back to his mom. He can give her the side eye. Carry on as you were. Thank you, ma'am, Leonilla. Sandel says, yeah, I went with Nana because my dad's side is American Italian. Okay, there you go. Yeah, my kids called Grandpa Papa. Both grandpas, they called him Papa. And then my mom, they call her Wella for Abuela. So that was their that was their nicknames. That's what they wanted. So that's what they got. But yeah, it's kind of a it's kind of an important thing. It's an important thing, when your grandkids are born. You want to set that name up right off the top, so that they know exactly who you are. I can't wait. I can't wait for him to be like Papa, Papa, looking up, reaching up. Oh man, that's gonna be awesome. Can't wait for that. Said the side eye is so stinking cute. That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm gonna want to tell him something like, "Don't you give me that side eye," but I know it's gonna be so dang cute. And like I said, let's get back to his mom. Give your mom the side eye. PLY says, "You know something, Cisco? That digital coffee might help your daughter too." Really? You know what? She's pretty what's the word? She's real particular about what she eats and what she drinks. Um, I don't know. She does caffeine. I know she drinks Starbucks, so yeah, I might have to have her look into that too. Yeah, because man, she's a great mom. I'm so proud of her. She's done such a great job. I mean, you always wonder like how your kids will do as a parent. Um, you hope that they'll do better than you. And right now, I can say she's doing an amazing job. She is doing an amazing job, but she's tired. She's tired all the time. So yeah, I'll run that by her and see what she might already know about it. For all I know, she keeps up on a lot of stuff because, like I said, she's a vegetarian. And it's funny because even when she was real little, she really didn't like eating meat. She did not like eating hamburgers. Whenever we'd have chicken or steaks or even fish, she just didn't want it. She just didn't want it. Um, I think she ate it a little bit for a little while, but I want to say when she got into high school, she started doing vegetarian, and she's pretty much been vegetarian ever since. And now she's raising her son to also be vegetarian, but she has said that when he gets old enough to decide what he wants to eat, she's going to let him if he wants to eat meat, she said he can eat meat. So we'll see. You know, I'm one of those people that I think if you are very particular and you're very methodical about how you do it, you can be a vegetarian. It's not a problem. You could be just as healthy as anybody else. I just don't like because I like eating steaks. I like fish, pork, all that good stuff. Right, Blizzard? You like that pork? Blizzard says, I don't know where I don't know where Pop Pop came from. My granddaughter started it, and at this point, I can't even remember what I wanted to be called. Oh, so you didn't tell them Pop Pop. That's just what they came up with. Oh, that's funny. That's interesting. So it was like an organic. It just came about naturally. Well, I think that's even better because that's truly love right there. That came from your granddaughter's heart. So yeah, man, that's cool. I like that. Maybe I should just let him just call me what he wants to call me. Better not be no damn Gampy though. BIY says the founder of Digital Coffee is also vegetarian. Oh, we got an order, guys. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's a good one. All right. See, guys, I took that first order, which was crap, and now they're giving me a better order. All right, guys, let me read this last comment here. Uh, where we at here? Mommy Sheila, good morning. Good morning, everyone. She uh, says Agnes, thank you. Good evening or early morning. Uh, midnight here. Yeah. Listening just on laptop. Thank you, sis. Sis Jaw, thank you. Mama Lanilla, thank you. Sis Agnes, will stay till end. Thank you so much, Sis Agnes. All right, guys, I'm gonna go and grab this order real quick. So please just bear with me, guys. Let me try rolling up my window so I don't get some cracky crackhead in my car when I leave it. All right. That's one reason why I like having these headphones though, because I think you guys can hear me a little better. Hopefully that's the case. All right, let me go in here. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty easy one. All right. Hey, how's it going? Got an Uber Eats order for Efren. Guys still working on it? Okay, thank you. All right, so he's still working on that order. So I'm gonna let him know we're waiting on his order. I really should have brought my glasses up in here. Okay. Let the app know that it's not ready yet. Okay. Just gotta let the app know what the heck I'm doing. Jeffrey Q, what's going on? How you doing? Get you a jacket there. Thank you, sir. Where we at here? I don't know if you guys can hear me. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. If you can hear me, please put a one in the chat. Blizzard says money, 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 money. It's money. It's not big money, but it's money. Uh, Sis Josh says mega love shout out, Paul. Sis Agnes, Mamlanila singing. Thank you. DIY says AV is top shelf to go. All right, all right. Yeah, Jeffy Q, good morning. Thanks for joining live. We got 10,024 likes. Wow, out of nowhere. Thank you guys. Uh, Son Downs says, my grandfather was Poppy. I was the first grandchild and I gave him that name. Nice. I was the first grandchild too. Let's see. Something about being the first grandchild. I think you get spoiled the most. It's a good feeling. Uh, Sophie Q says yes. Double Uncles, good morning from brother Jeff. He says Mount Grace, good morning. Thanks for the moderator, of course. For thank you. Uh, Thank you for your advice. I've been following it. I'm at about 3,500 watch hours right now, as of like probably a few days ago. So I could be at 4,000 right now for all I know, but we'll see. Still waiting. Efren, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Okay, picked up this order, little sandwich. Go take this real quick. Says it's 93 degrees right now, but it doesn't feel that hot. It's actually pretty nice. It's breezy. I think that's why it's not too bad. Okay. Let me let him know that I'm on my way. Definitely need to get this air going though. Can't be playing around with that. Right. Gotta confirm the order, which I just did, and now it's gonna tell me where to go. Okay. All right, guys, here we go. You know what? How about this? I'm gonna put the seatbelt on. What do you think about that? Okay. Got 8 million in the building, 25 likes. That's outstanding, guys. Thank you so much. Just bear with me while I'm doing this driving. It's not a very long drive. It's only 1.6 miles, so that's pretty nice. Uh, where we at here? BIY says one. Jeffy Q says one, but it says one. Okay, good, guys. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't really sure how this sounds going through the AirPods. I don't want to be blasting your guys' ears out and yelling and stuff, but I also don't want it to be too low. So that's good. I'm glad you guys can hear it good, because one of the things that irritates me is when people's volume is way too low or way too high, and sometimes I know people can't help it, but it just gets old after a while. Okay. All right. Oh, let me stop right here. Yellow light. Got all these Mother's Day flowers and stuffed animals and stuff on every corner now. Russ says one. Okay, cool. Blizzard says that's the quickest Uber Eats order I've ever seen. Yeah, bro. So it's interesting, man. And I'm telling you, Blizzard, if you don't already, look up some of these Uber Eats or DoorDash channels on YouTube. Um, Canadian Gig Life, Corey, he's a veteran, man. Watch his channel. It's interesting to me, especially the people that have like very busy regions, to see how they do stuff and how they manage it. It's just interesting to me. But yeah, so you just saw I got the order, and from the time that I got the order and I accepted, I walked in, and it was literally like maybe 10 yards from my car to where the restaurant was. It wasn't ready, but it didn't take very long, and now I'm already on my way. So sometimes it works out like that. Other times you go into a place and you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting. Sometimes it's just the nature of that restaurant. Whatever it is that they're preparing, it just takes a while. Maybe they make things fresh, so it just takes a while. Other times they're just, I don't know what it is. They have very poor time management in that restaurant. But that place right there that I just went to, it's a sandwich place. It's quick. I have never really waited long in there, but and I'm literally says 3 minutes away from this person. So yeah, it's quick, but the whole process on this end of it, it's just interesting. And I enjoy doing this. Um, again, after working for so many years, you kind of, when you don't work anymore, it's great. It's great not to have that responsibility anymore, but it's nice to have something to fill that time up. And doing this, man, it's enough of a challenge to keep it interesting. And there's enough variety to keep it interesting. So when you retire, bro, if you're not in Japan or somewhere else out of the country, consider doing it. All right. Almost there, guys. Let's see here. Blizzard says this dude will have his order in under 20 minutes. Oh, yeah, easily. It's hard to say what time they actually place the order, um, because sometimes the app will wait to send it out because I think what they do is the restaurants either tell them, or I don't know, somehow there's some kind of way that they know to not send it out like right away. Because if it's an order that if it's a restaurant that prepares their stuff freshly, then if it takes them 10 minutes to prepare it, they're not going to tell you right away. They're going to wait a little bit. They're going to make sure they have people in the area, and then they're going to send it out when it's closer to the time that it's ready. So you're not sitting there waiting because they got to pay you for that whole time. Oh, no, I'm a little further. What are we doing here? Are you grabbing that? Okay, we can't just leave this stuff in the middle of the street, bud. This guy's got one of those little plastic children thing that's supposed to make people slow down through the neighborhood, but he literally has like in the middle of the street. And that is not very good to do. And I'm getting somebody in a wreck. All right, guys, I got to drop this off. So be right back. Let's see. Oh, let me set this up right here real quick. Says leave that door. All right. Yeah, it's the right way. Always got to check the address because that might make you think you're in the right place by the guidance system, but sometimes you're not in the right place. So just took the picture. Okay, let me let him know he's got the order sitting out there. Take the picture, and it is delivered. All right, easy peasy. Yeah, see, Blizzard, this could be you all day right here, making $4 or $5 a pop. So I think I made like about $10 on these two orders, which, like I said, it's $10 I didn't have before, and they've been, relatively short drives. That first one was maybe a midway length drive, but this one was really short actually. Got 13 million in the building, 26 likes. Thank y'all. Appreciate you. If you are new to the live, thank you for coming. Welcome in. Um, just doing food delivery orders and chopping it up with you guys. And if you don't mind, please double tap your screen, give us a like, helps our channel out. And by the way, if you do check out the channel, you'll notice that there's a pending video premiere for tomorrow. So if you are at all interested, please join us for that live premiere video. And it's a video of a trip, uh, a trip we took to. It's called Wild Safari in in Florida. Me and my daughter and my grandson took a trip to Florida and went to this wild safari park and got to feed a giraffe. You know, my grandson first time flying in a plane, first time going out of the state, first time feeding a giraffe. He was amazed. I was amazed. We were all amazed. The the giraffe almost got me. And we also did a drive-through ride through the safari park. It was a really awesome experience. Shut off on me. Hopefully, y'all are still there. If I lost internet or what. But yeah, check that video out if you get a chance. Hit that notification button, and if you're there during the premiere, please say hello. And love to see you there. So, so now I'm just going back to my, like I said, my place that I camp out. It's been pretty good today so far. Let me go back here. Ate Frexy, hello. I didn't see you. Sorry, sis. I was on that order. How are you? Good morning and happy Mother's Day. Says Sir Cisco, hello. Blizzard said, hell no. What the heck? So when you're done, you're done. You ain't working, huh? You're getting the hell out. Well, yeah, yeah. Never say never, bro. Never say never. Things happen. Things happen. You might still have that grandchild. You don't know, bro. You don't know. You'll need some extra income. Give me a call, man. Give me a call and I'll give you some pointers. I think Frexy says mega love shout out everyone. I think Frexy, I hope your morning is going good so far. Ma'am Leonila, good morning. Thank you, thank you. All right. Oh, hey, there's some shade right here. Let's give him that shade. Oh man. That is one thing that the Philippines taught me. I never really worried about it as much, but when you're in the Philippines, when you're driving a motorcycle, turn this air down. When you're driving a motorcycle on the road and you have to come to a stop, you always try to look for some shade to stop. Even if you're on a road, if there's like a tree on the side of the road and the shade's just right in your lane, you just stop right there. You don't even keep driving up to the light. You just stop right there in the shade. And that's one thing I look for now when I'm here, places to stop in the shade. Funny how that works. Says Ja, thank you. Mamlinilla, thank you. Says Agnes, thank you. Says Ogon, thank you so much. I think Frexy says thumbs up. 27 likes. Wow, guys, thank you so much. 10 still in the building. 10 million. What am I saying? 10 million in the building. I think Frex says, hello, everyone. Good PM, Sir Cisco. Just woke up, preparing for breakfast. All right. That sounds good. What are you having for breakfast, sis? Uh, who was it? Oh, sis admin. She was making oh man, what was it? Liempo. And it sounded so good. That was last night. Man, that sounded so good. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner, guys. So Jen's not here. She's up visiting her mom. And so I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner. I don't know if I want to make something. I'm probably not gonna make something. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna make something. I'm probably gonna eat out tonight. So I'll have to figure something out. Artifact says pandesal bread and coffee. I miss the pandesal, the fresh malunggay pandesal. I miss it so much. That sounds good. And some coffee too. I could go for that right now. It's so Ate Frexy, it is 3:18 p.m. here in California, and pandesal and coffee actually sounds really, really good. So I hope you enjoy it. Sounds so good. Golden Gate, what's up, brother? He says, "How was the Mexican food you had for dinner last week?" Oh, it was amazing. It was so good. I also had a margarita. It was a what do you call it? On tip of my tongue, like a spicy margarita. It was good. Oh, the food was amazing. It was really good. How you doing, Golden Gate? Boss Hugo, good afternoon, bro. What's up? Boss Hugo, good morning. Or yeah, good morning. I'm just waiting on orders again. So I just got back to my home base here. I'm taking seatbelt off. I'm just sitting here, bro, waiting on food delivery orders. I've already had two delivery orders today. Um, Not too bad. Kind of busy. That's good. I think this is the first live's happening. What keeps happening, guys? This the live keeps going off, and I'm not sitting in a place where the internet's bad. It's never done that before. That's weird. I don't know if I'm missing a bunch or how long I'm off, but sorry about that, guys. Where was I at here? Yeah, so I've had two orders, bro, and just trying to stay busy. This is the first live that I've done that I started off on an order, and I've had two already. So that's first time for everything. That's good. The first says, "Sir, good morning." Where we at here? Hugo says, "Man, Frexy, good morning." Golden Gate says, "A beautiful day, brother. Got in a good early AM motorcycle ride." Oh, really? You got a motorcycle? Nice. I did not know that. What kind of motorcycle you got? Is it a crotch rocket or like a cruiser? I miss having a motorcycle. I really do. Um, I'm so tempted to get another one, but two reasons. One, so I only had a motorcycle for like 3 years, and I loved it. It was great. It was just a cruiser. It was a VTX 1300. So it was a decent bike. That was my first ever bike, my first and only ever motorcycle I've owned. Um, but it, I had to trade it in. My daughter went to college and she needed a car, so I had to trade it in to get her a car. Um, and that was fine. But at the same time, it was also it was dangerous, and I knew it was dangerous. I had been in maybe a couple close calls, nothing crazy. I'd never really been in an accident, but a couple close calls, and I just felt like it probably wasn't best to, while I was working, it probably wasn't best to be riding around on a motorcycle because who knows what can happen. I'm the breadwinner, and I can't risk it. Blah blah blah. But now that I'm retired, I kind of really want to get another motorcycle, but we'll see, we'll see. And then also, if we end up moving to the Philippines or out of the country, I don't want to have to sell a bunch more stuff. So we'll see. But yeah, bro, that's awesome. You got a good ride in. I know it's beautiful up there. Mamily Anila, thank you. BIY says that's a big bike for a first one. Actually, yeah, that's what somebody told me. They said, "Oh, are you gonna be able to ride?" I'm like, "Yeah." I mean, I had ridden quads, I'd ridden dirt bikes a little bit, so I felt confident. But those are not the same thing. I quickly learned those are not the same thing. Um, but yeah, like I said, I didn't really have any problems with it. Um, I really enjoyed it. The only thing I regret is that I never really went on any kind of long trips, like hours long drives. I think the most I ever rode in one shot was maybe a couple hours to a place and a couple hours back. I never really rode really far on it, so I definitely have that regret. But as I'm sitting here right now, Golden Gate and BIY, I am so tempted to. And there's a motorcycle supply place literally right here in this shopping center that I'm at. I used to get my stuff from there. Man. Okay, let me just read these. I need to get my mind off. He says, wait, hold on, I can't see. It says XR6501 on my channel, a nice thumper, air cooled. I love it. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to check it out. Hold on, let me take a screenshot of that so I don't forget. Okay. So I love it. Man, I bet you do. I miss riding, man. I really miss it. It's such a great feeling, man. The freedom, just being able to be exposed to the to the air, you know, and there's nothing blocking your vision, like I got this roof here, man, and just that instant acceleration. God, I love it. I'm missing it. You're tempting me here. Boss Hugo, thank you. Says Agnes, thank you so much. Mama Lanila, thank you. Blizzard says, peace out, bro. Getting started on this next paper, ethical frameworks in journalism. Ah, sounds interesting. Yeah, man. So hopefully last night's conversation, it sparked some creativity in your mind and expanded your mind to the point where you're gonna really come up with something good for that paper, man. But I'm not jealous of having to do a paper, man, because that kind of stuff, as much as I love the learning process, I hated the homework process. I hated the homework process. So, brother, salute to you. You got a lot of irons in the fire, man. And that is by choice, brother. You've chosen to be that man. And I salute you, brother. So man, this thing just keeps going off, guys. I don't know what the heck's going on. But Blizzard, if you're still here, thank you, brother. Take care. Good luck on that paper. And man, go easy on it. King of Veteran Dashers says, "Goody, what is Goofy Goober Uber? What the hell?" Yeah, man. Well, today it's not being too damn goofy. It's actually giving me a couple, orders, so I can't complain. How you doing, King Veteran Dashers? Messiah Vlog, what's going on? Good morning. How are you? Let's see here. Give you that jacket and King of Veteran Dashers. Let me give you a jacket as well. I remember you from last time you were here. How's everybody doing? Good morning. I'm just sitting here right now in between deliveries. BIY says there's something special about twisting the throttle, having that bike pull you up a hill. Man, seriously, bro. It's just like I said, that instant acceleration, and just feeling that it's just you and the bike. It's just you and the bike, you know? And yeah, I miss it. But at the same time, like I said, it's so dangerous now riding a bike because everybody's on their phone. And yeah, I'm guilty of it too myself, where I'm not fully paying attention sometimes. And, things happen. People drift into your lane or they turn in front of you. It's a scary time to be riding a motorcycle. I don't think prior to cell phones, especially smartphones, prior to those becoming mainstream, I don't think it was as dangerous before. It's always dangerous to ride a motorcycle, but it's multiplied so many times just because people and their cell phones. So it's a little scary. But yeah, that feeling though, setting that aside, that feeling to be on that bike, man, it's hard to match that with anything else. Golden Gate says, yeah, that violent acceleration I get in second gear is phenomenal. Dopamine. That's right. Yeah, man. Gosh. You guys are kill. Let's talk about something else. Oh my gosh. Man, I wonder if there's like motorcycle rentals. Can you just go rent a motorcycle and just ride around on it? I wonder if I can just do that. Side vlog, like, thank you. 29 likes, guys. Thank you so much. That's a lot for me. Appreciate you guys. 11 million in the building going strong. DIY says Blizzard abroad. If you ever need a super secure messaging app, Simplex Chat is the one. Nice. Good information. When I first read that, I thought it said if you ever need a super massage, but I know I had to double take. I'm like, I don't think he's offering a massage. It says super secure message. So I'm glad I read that right. Bisaya log. Thank you. Appreciate you. Oniaru says, I have a fist waiting for you, my friend. Wow. Oh my. And I am waiting. I am waiting for that fist, my friend. I still have not felt the fist of fury of Oniaru. Oniaru, what's really going on? Hold on. Let me put that jacket on you. Man, that is a good one. I have a fist waiting for you, my friend. That is I'm gonna throw it out there, bro. That's Jen's son right there. That's her oldest son. There's a whole story behind that, which I'll get it to in a minute. Hold on. Let me go ahead and look at these rest of these comments. But that was, man, that was awesome. That was epic right there. Brother Hugo, thank you. Beside blog says, thanks for the Jackals. Of course. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you so much. Beside blog support from Beside Vlog here. Thank you so much. Uh Boss Hugo, Mama Neela, thank you. BIY says, yeah, should be able to rent a bike. I did at Daytona Beach. I didn't have a motorcycle license. I was only 18. Wow. Yeah, you know what? That's funny. We were just out there in Daytona Beach too. I'm gonna have to look into it. I don't know if they do that here or not. I'll have to look into it. California is different. We have so many regulations and how they do things. Boss Hugo's laughing. He says, rumble on this. No rumbles, no rumbles. DIY says a fistful of dollars. We welcome those. I wish it was a fistful of dollars. All right. Mamla and Sis Ja, thank you. No, there was a story behind it. Uh I'll say it for another time. That's actually that's a more in-depth story. And I won't go into it here. Sheesh. I don't know what is going on with this, guys. Are you guys seeing this thing shut off and come back on, or is it lagging or anything? Because this is like, I don't know, the fifth or sixth time this app is just shut off. It's really weird. Lilaroo R6 message retracted. Okay, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Golden Gate says, I want to go to Daytona Beach next year. They have a motorcycle week with free demos. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Daytona. I know they have the what is it, NASCAR stuff there, but yeah, I guess they would have motorcycle races there too. Yeah, we just went there for the day. I've only been there one time to Daytona Beach, and it was pretty cool. It was nice there. We had a good time there. Now, and again, and a memory of that. Not only was that our first time being there, but it was actually my grandson's first time ever. And there's a lot of stuff that I'm recording in my brain, all of his firsts that I've done with him. But that was his first time going to the Atlantic Ocean. So that was kind of cool. That's always going to be a great memory. BIY says it just skips. The phone might be getting too warm. No, it shouldn't be. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's literally right here above the air conditioner. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. Let me unplug it though. Let's see if that makes a difference. But I appreciate that, BIY. That it could be that. Yeah, I don't know. Jeff BQ giving the number one sign. Leela Rue R6 says firefighter game at Chuck E. Cheese. Wow. Really? Really, guys, is what we're doing? Okay. So that's Jen's other son, the younger son. That's another story. We're gonna say that one for another time too. But we're gonna add him as a moderator. So this just goes to show, guys, that you know when you got good family and you have good memories, those are the things that bind you for your whole life. So I appreciate those guys. Love you guys. Hopefully you guys are having a good time and enjoying yourselves up there. Miss you guys. Says Ja, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys. Jen's got some great kids. Some great kids. And hopefully they are enjoying their time with their mom and their grandma for Mother's Day. Wow, this guy just came whipping through here with his Dodge Charger. Holy moly. Tell you guys, you know what? I Since I've been doing this Uber Eats thing, I get so much more awareness of what's going on around me. Uh just because, yeah, I'm constantly driving, and I think my attention level is much more heightened because I'm doing these deliveries at the same time I'm driving around. And man, you just really see some crazy stuff that people are doing, especially just sitting in a parking lot. It's surprising how active a damn parking lot becomes when there's restaurants, shopping centers, gym. Pretty crazy. But 6 million in the building, 31 likes. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you guys. And again, if you are new to the stream, please double tap the screen, give us a like if you would, and please subscribe. Check out the channel. We have a lot of stuff on there that we do, from traveling to other countries to going on hikes to just random adventures. I just started doing this Uber Eats thing. Um, just trying to give a variety of entertaining options for people to check out. But yeah, we appreciate you being here. But yeah, hit that subscribe button. I have a new premiere video coming out tomorrow. Please hit the notification button on that and hang out when the premiere happens. I think it's set for tomorrow evening California time, like around a little after 5 p.m. California time. So that would be 8 a.m. a little after 8 a.m. Philippines time. So if you get a chance, if you're free and you have some time on your hands, check it out. It's a kind of a cool. I think it's a cool video. It's a little video of a trip to a safari park that I went to with my daughter and my grandson. It was awesome. It was a good time. BIY says, I remember when I was living in my car. Whoa, was tough finding a place to park long enough to sleep. Damn. Yeah, man. Again, it just did it again. So I've unplugged the phone, so it shouldn't be overheating, and it's not hot. I don't know what's going on, guys. It just keeps shutting off on me. But that's a shared experience, bro. I had to live in my car for it wasn't long. It was a few days. Um, when I was 18, same sounds like the same situation. I was 18 years old and I had gotten kicked out of my house. And here's the story. It was my fault, totally my fault. So I was 18. I had a part-time job. I believe I was just working at a theater. I think it was actually I think I had two jobs. I think I was working at Kmart and I think I was working at the theater as well. But anyway, I wasn't making a lot of money back in those days. Minimum wage was like $4 an hour, 4.25 an hour, and my mom was asking me for a little money. I think it was like maybe $150 a month to go towards the household. And of course, I'm 18. I didn't have a lot of money. And when you're 18, you want to do everything that you want to do with your money. You don't want to have bills. You don't want to have responsibilities. You want to be able to do the things you want to do. And of course, that is really dumb because I was getting a free house. I was getting electricity. I was getting food. I was getting laundry done. I was getting it all. And all my mom wanted was 150 bucks. And of course, being 18 and dumb, I said, no, I don't want to do it. And so she said, "Well, you can get out." And I said, "Well, I'm gone." So I did. I had nowhere to go. Stayed in my car for a few days until my ex, we were dating at the time, uh, had some pity on me, let me stay there at her place. But yeah, that was not the best of times. But yeah, I mean that's having to do that for more than a few days. I can't even imagine. And where did you end up staying? DIY? Like, were there certain places that you would go? Was like shopping centers or what like parking lots? Where would you go? Because that's what I would do. I know a lot of people hang out at Costco. I don't know why, but there's like a lot of people who live in their cars at Costco. They stay there. It's just all gone. Thank you. Hello, Mamily Nilla. Thank you so much. 8 million in the building, 31 likes. Appreciate you guys. I will probably keep this live going for maybe another 30 minutes and then I'll probably shut it off, guys. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. And it died. It died all of a sudden here. We got no action on the app here, and it's funny because it's showing it's busy in a lot of places. What I may do, let's see, it's 3:38. So in about 5 more minutes, the app will probably update. It updates like every 10 minutes, and it seems like it starts at like three after and then does 13 and 23 and 33. So it updates every 10 minutes. So the next time it updates, I might just leave my little usual camp out spot here and go to another spot depending on where it looks like it's busy. Silent Downville says, still here, just playing some Xbox. Man, I miss playing Xbox. Yeah, I loved Xbox. I remember camping out in front of Best Buy when the original Xbox first came out. And yeah, we camped out all night waiting for Xbox. That I mean, just thinking about doing that sounds crazy right now, but yeah, that wasn't even a question. We were camping out. Because that when that thing came out, it was like a big deal. What are you playing? What are you playing on Xbox? Or do you do online or pretty much everybody does online right now? Or do you like RPGs or what games do you play, Silent Damsel? I'm so out of the loop on games right now. I mean, I had like a couple games on my phone that I play, but yeah, console games I haven't played in a long time. DIY says my psychiatrist let me park in his lot after I explained my challenge until the car got repossessed, that is. Then I went to a shelter for a while until I left after some conflict. Wow, bro, you were going through it then. Holy moly. Man, well, first off, I'm gonna say, oh, man, I'm sorry you were going through that stuff. And hopefully, I mean, it seems like all that's been cleared up now, but and it probably to you, it probably seems like that was a long time ago, or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it just seems like it was yesterday. Man, that was a lot of stuff going on. Getting the car repossessed too on top of all that. Well, I give you salute, brother, because there's a lot of people who, when they get challenged with one big challenge, they fold up. And you had it just shut off again. But yeah, you had multiple challenges going on there, bro. And like I said, it seems to me like you've overcome all that stuff. So salute, bro. Man, that's a lot. Wait, where am I at here? Yeah, it looks like it's cutting off for a while, guys. I'm sorry. This is Ja. Thank you. Sign down says, I prefer survival games these days. Really? Like what kind of survival games? I'm trying to remember. There was one um man, I can't remember the name. It'll come to me. What's the name of the game you play? DIY says, then I slept on the street until I settled on the bus platform of a station, got permission to sleep there. I had the bathroom key and there were plugs to charge my phone. Wow, that's crazy. Uh Jesus Christ, Cap. Okay. Says Agnes, thank you. DIY says until a former coworker messaged me to see how things were going. When I mentioned I was homeless, she came and got me. Dang. It was 20. That was 2023? Oh, geez. I thought that was like when you were young or something. Holy moly. That was just 3 years ago, bro. Holy moly. How the heck did you turn that around? Sheesh, man. And that's a hell of a coworker. Wow. Shout out to that coworker, man. That is crazy. Man, that is something else, bro. You know, and you hear stuff like this, and I've had my own challenges in life, and I'm still going through challenges in life. Um, and then you hear other people's challenges, and it just makes you think to yourself, man, first of all, I'm not the only one that goes through stuff, that's for sure. And just some of the things that you're talking about. I always try to put myself in that position when I hear people's stories like that. Put myself in that position and think, what would I do? What would I do? And how would I even handle that day to day? That's a lot, man. That's so much. Man, 3 years ago too, bro. Um, Sign Damsel says 7 days to die, green hell, hobo tough life, Icarus. I do the horror games too, sometimes stream on Twitch. Wow. I can't even say that I'm familiar with those. Um, Icarus. There was a game way back in the day, and I want to say it was on like Genesis, Sega Genesis. I think it was, or it was it called Kid Icarus? So I don't think that's the same game unless it's like a newer version of that. But yeah, I'm not familiar with those games. Like I said, I've been out of the gaming, the console gaming life for it's been a long time. I did like the RPGs. Call of Duty, I liked Call of Duty. There was um there was a few different games I liked that were like RPG games. Man, I'm trying to even remember what they were called now. Oh man, it'll come to me. Anybody that's watched this live before, you already know. My brain, it takes a while to catch up sometimes. Sega, yeah, how I says, I'm sorry, Sign Down says Icarus just came out on Xbox this year. Okay. And is it basically like Icarus, like the little god Icarus, the guy that goes around shooting the arrows of love? What is that about? BIY says Sega Genesis, that was ahead of its time. Yeah, man, that was a great console. Um, the very first console that I got. So when Atari came out, my folks didn't have any money, so I didn't get an Atari. That was for sure. But when ColecoVision came out, I did get ColecoVision, and man, I was so happy. I was so excited, and I love that ColecoVision. And I would play Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong Jr. just on repeat. Those. I don't know what it was about those games, but I would just play those games over and over and over again. Um, love those games. But yeah, ColecoVision was my first console. Then Nintendo came out, Super Nintendo, and yeah, Genesis. I want to say we had moved up here. That was in 90 91. God, can't remember what year that was. But yeah, when Genesis came out, man, love that console. Sign Down says, I used to play Call of Duty and Modern Warfare. Too much raging on that game on my behalf. Wow. So you were the one raging? You're the rager? Or you were causing the rage action? Because yeah, I could see. I remember playing that game. There was another game called Wolfenstein. Love the hell out of that game. Man, this thing keeps shutting off, guys. I don't know what the heck is going on. I've never had this issue with this before. Uh, let me catch back up. Sorry. So yeah, so Wolfenstein, love that game, and I remember people getting so pissed off because there was a couple people that I would play with, and there was one map we had on lock, and people would just get so frustrated and pissed off. It was hilarious. I loved it. DIY says my first console was Super Nintendo. I had a VIC 20 then, Commodore 128 in high school. Wow, they were my gaming go tos. God, Commodore. Man, I haven't heard that in a long time. Jeez. And I remember a couple friends that had those. Um, one of my best friends, we had the same birthday. I remember he had that Commodore 64 he had. Man, that goes back, bro. Man, BIY says my friend in grade school had Intellivision. Oh yeah, I remember Intellivision. Now that was another one. I didn't get that one either. It wasn't until ColecoVision came out that I got it. And even Pong, when Pong was out, I think that came out in like the late '70s or something like that. A friend of my dad's, he had that, and I love playing that thing, man. Love all these old school games. I would love to have one of each of those consoles just for me to have at my house, just so I could show people. Look at the progression of all the gaming, because stuff is crazy now compared to what we had back then. Stuff is just insane right now. Uh, Golden Gate says, "Lunar Lander, my favorite classic." Jeez, wow, yeah, Lunar Lander. Wow, I remember that one when that was in. I want to say that was in arcades. Yeah, that wasn't even a console. That was in arcades before it was a console game. Mamla Nila, thank you for hanging out. BIY says, "I remember Wolfenstein well, precursor to Doom." Yes, I think. Yeah, you're right. I think that's what it was. What is it called? The core of that game was based on that, or vice versa. I can't remember, but I remember them saying something about that. I love Wolfenstein. That was awesome, great, awesome game for online. Because there was Wolfenstein that was on PC, and then there was the Wolfenstein that came out on the console. And the one on the console was just I love the console one. The PC one, my buddy had the PC and he played that game, and he loved it. I didn't really I wasn't really into gaming at that time, but not on the PC, but yeah, he loved that game. Sign Down says I was raging, LOL, and the abuse I would get for being a female playing it. Well, yeah, that's true too. I do hear dudes get pissed off at females quite a bit. But to be fair, when women players or just young lady players are good, they talk hella shit. And I'm gonna tell you, as a guy, it's the worst. It is the worst. You could talk to other guys, but when it's a lady doing it, your ego takes a hit. I'm sorry, it does take a hit. So I'm sure you give as good as you get. Silent Down says Icarus is a PvE survival game for up to 8 players. Explore savage wilderness in the aftermath of terraforming gone wrong. That sounds interesting. I might have to look it up. And now that I'm retired, I have been given that advice. People have told me, "Hey, why don't you start gaming?" My son has said that. I want to even say Jen's son has even said that. And yeah, I thought about it. But I'm doing this Uber thing and I enjoy being active. I don't want to start doing what I was doing before when I was into gaming, which is wake up early in the morning, be gaming all day long on my days off, and going to bed gaming. Because that was just as fun as it was, man, I really felt like a slug for the whole day, and it just wasn't good. But that game sounds fun. If I could teach myself a little bit of what's the word, moderation, I would probably start getting back into gaming again. DIY says, I sold my Wiko command control joysticks in 2021. I bought them with my VIC 20 best basic stick ever. I'm trying to think of what that one is. If I've seen that one. Hold on, let me screenshot that. I'm going to look that one up. Just the history of gaming, man. It's very interesting. I don't know if they've ever done like a documentary. I'm sure they have, but I'll have to look for that. Just check out a documentary of the progression of gaming. That would be really interesting, man. That would be awesome to watch. Says Gracie Mamalina, thank you. DIY says Duke Nukem was also based on it. I love Duke Nukem. Yeah, I played that game too. I remember playing that. I had forgotten about that game. Duke Nukem. Yeah, because that was very similar to Wolfenstein. It was. It's funny. They find something that works and then they just build other stuff, off of it. I mean, that's just how the gaming uh okay, that's cutoff number 10 by now. Let's see. Let me go back, guys. Sorry. Yeah, Duke Nukem was awesome though. That was a fun game. BIY says that's why nerd girls always got laid. What the that could be one of the reasons. I'm sure there are many more, my friend. There are many, many more, as I'm sure you well know. Leonila, thank you. BIY says, Cisco, I think you're finding some solid purpose in doing this, and this matters greatly. Definitely, bro. And the purpose that I get from this, and I've said it before, is apart from me getting out and having something to do, the purpose is me just earning money for my grandson's education. And I'm just so motivated to do it. I think if I didn't have that reason, I probably wouldn't really care to do this as much because while it is interesting and entertaining sometimes, it is kind of a job, so to speak, to come out here. Even though I can do it whenever I want, you still got to come out here and you still got to, hang out and do stuff. And doing these lives is great because it keeps me occupied, and I love chatting with people. While I'm here just waiting, it's awesome. It's a great way to spend your time, and but if I didn't have that purpose of trying to get that money for my son's or my grandson's education investment, I probably wouldn't be doing it. So it really does, bro. It really does give me that purpose right there is all I need. And I'm really enjoying it. It's fun. And the people, and I always say this too, the people who do this for a living, the people who are doing 5, 6, 7, 8, gig work apps, salute to those people, man, because as this is fun for me, and it's easy for me because I only have one app that I'm working on, but people like Corey, they're doing like multiple apps. Man, I give them credit, man. It's not easy, and you don't get paid what you are worth by any means. You don't get paid what you're worth. Should be making more money than that, but that's another conversation for later. Says Agnes, thank you so much. Says Joy, thumbs up host, mega love shout out. Thank you, sis. One of Sis Joy's 1 million ninja accounts. I don't have a jacket on yet, but now you have one, sis. Thank you. Ate Frexy, thank you for sticking around. Thank you so much. How was your pandesal with coffee? Are you done? Are you done with breakfast yet? I'm gonna have to eat here pretty soon. Maybe in another hour or two. We'll see. Sis Joy, thank you so much. Good morning. Sis Joy, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you. And if I haven't said it in a while, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Thank you for raising us and taking care of us, sacrificing for us. You are much appreciated. Thank you so much. Sign Down says, I come from a family of gamers. Really? I would wake up during the night when I was a kid, and my mom would be playing Sonic the Hedgehog on my Master System. Wow, Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, that was the Genesis. That was a Sega Genesis flagship game right there. I think Sonic the Hedgehog. That was a fun game too. Man, that took me back. I forgot about that game. Brother JS, good afternoon. Actually, good evening. What did I say? Boa notte, mi amigo. Is that how you say it? Am I wrong? Buenas noches, mi amigo. I can say it in Spanish. Brother JS, thank you. Salute, salute. He says, Cisco, hi. Sis Joy, thank you. Sis CK, hello, how are you? Thank you for coming alive. Good morning. Happy Mother's Day, sis. Happy Mother's Day, Sis CK. Hopefully your morning is going good. Brother JS, thank you. Sis Ja, thank you so much. Uh, Sorry, guys, for getting behind here. I think my phone keeps cutting out for some reason. I'm not really sure what's going on with it. I've never had that happen. The only thing I can say that's different is I'm in my wife's car, so I don't know if that has something to do with it. Maybe it's trying to connect to the car. I'm not sure. But thank you guys for sticking around. 7 million in the building, 34 likes. That's more than I could have hoped for today. Thank you guys. Brother Jess says yes. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Look at this guy. This guy's got a bike. This guy over here, he just rode by on a bicycle, and he's got another bicycle with nobody on it that he's pulling while he's riding the bicycle. I hope he didn't steal that bike. But yeah, brother JS, thank you. Miss Generous, how are you? Good afternoon. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you for joining the live. Dang it. This thing just keeps going out, guys. I don't know what the heck's going on. Jeez. Where was I at here? But yeah, Miss Generous, happy Mother's Day. Or happy early Mother's Day. Sis Agnes, thank you. All right. Yeah, 9 million in the building, 34 likes. Wow, guys, thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this phone. Hopefully, this is not going to be a thing. Hopefully, this is a one-off thing that just keeps happening. But if you're new to the live, got 10 million in the building. If you're new to the live, thank you so much for joining. I'm just sitting here waiting on food orders. I got my phone here, got the delivery app open, Uber Eats, just hanging out with you guys doing this live. But if you're like I said, if you're new to the live, please double tap your screen, give me a like if you can, help our channel grow. Working on getting monetized, working really hard on getting monetized. Have a lot of people that have been supporting me greatly, and I thank them so much. Um, but yeah, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and check our channel out. I think we have a pretty good, entertaining channel. Got a video that's going to be coming out tomorrow. A premiere video is going to be coming out tomorrow. It's going to be about 5 p.m. Pacific time, California time. So if you're free, please check it out. If you're in the Philippines, that'll be like 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Please check it out. I appreciate it. Thank you. And leave a comment if you can. Please leave a comment so I can check your channel out as well. If you're a YouTuber, I'd like to check out your channel. But thank you. But just chilling out right here. It's kind of slowed down. I got 2 orders like really quick when I first came out here, but it's just been kind of dead since then. So sorry if this is kind of a boring live for you guys. But I appreciate you guys being here, all 9 million of you. It's starting to pick up out here though. I can see that there's a lot of cars coming into this parking lot, coming and going. You see a lot of people going in to eat and stuff. It is Saturday, so a lot of people like eating out on Saturday nights, Saturday evening. In fact, I want to look and see what this app is saying about. So what it does every once in a while, when and I'm assuming this is how it works, when they think it's going to be busy, Uber will give us bonuses, so you get like an extra dollar per order. So I mean, it's just a dollar, but hey, it's more than you had before you started. So, for instance, tonight from 5 to 10 p.m., it's actually 5 hours. That's the first time I've seen them do a whole 5 hours. Usually it's an hour to maybe 2 hours. So for 5 hours, from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m., you're getting an extra dollar for every trip. So I will probably be out here for that time. And in fact, it's also got another one. It says 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that one, but we'll see. I'm 53 years old. I'm getting a little older, and my wife could tell you I start getting sleepy like around 7 o'clock. So I don't know. I got big plans to stay up till 10 p.m. like a big boy, but we'll see. We'll see if I'm able to do that. I think I probably will as long as I'm out here. But once I go home, it's Mimi's time. So we'll see. But yeah, guys, that's the plan. Uh, but thank you guys. 8 million in the building, 34 likes, and let's see. We got That's weird. It's saying 47 minutes. When did I get on here? I want to say it was 2:30. So it's actually been like an hour and a half. So this time is wrong. Hmm. But I'm probably gonna go ahead and shut this off now, guys. Because yeah, I was thinking I had more time, but now I'm looking, it's 4 o'clock. So I'm gonna shut this off, guys. It's like I said, 8 million people, 34 likes. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate you so much. Um, Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the Philippines and on that side of the world. And happy early Mother's Day to all the mothers on this side of the world. Thank you so much for joining live. And come back. Hopefully I'll do this again tomorrow. We'll see. But Mamma Nila, thank you. Happy Mother's Day. BIY says thank you, Cisco Ball. Thank you, bro, for being here. Always supportive. I appreciate you, bro. We didn't get a dad joke. Can you at least throw out one dad joke before I sign out, brother? I would much appreciate that. Silent Damsel says, man, this thing had to shut off one more time before I shut the live off. I should have just left it shut off. But wait, I wanted to come back and see, did BIY get that dad joke in there? But Silent Damsel, thank you. Much appreciated. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Grandmother's Day. Enjoy that, kiddo. Says Agnes, happy Mother's Day to you. Hopefully your day is going good. Thank you so much. Okay, here we go. BIY says, my wife told me I drink too much, so I promised her I wouldn't drink anymore. I never said I'd drink any less. Oh, jeez. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, what the heck? That was a good one. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated. And for everybody left, thank you so much for being alive. I'm gonna sign off and take care of yourself, be kind, and come back again. See you. Bye.